So dito nga, kaya nakita nga po natin tumayo yung ibang senador, dapat maging mas maliwanag po tayo dito dahil bumabalik at bumabalik po tayo sa Article 2, no? 2.4 sa usapin ng ill-gotten wealth. Na alam naman po natin na iyan po ay sinantabi po ng ating impeachment court, no? Pero dahil nga binubuksan ulit, may nagtanong, ito ay pagkakataon, sabi ni Senator Cheese, para sa prosecution na patunayan na itong mga other income ng ating punong maestrado ay pwedeng sabihin natin kasama nga sa ill-gotten wealth. Dahil nga itong ebidensya na nilalatag po nila, nakikita po natin hindi nakakatulong sa kanila, pero mas nakakatulong po sa panig po ng prosecution.
Yung tumestigo po nitong hapon, yung dalawang huli po, yung fourth witness po, si Attorney Guevara ng Senate Electoral Tribunal or SET, at yung panglima po na testigo ng depensa is si Girly Salarda po ng House Representatives Electoral Tribunal o HRET. Ang nailabas po ng depensa sa kanilang direct examination ay nabigyan po ng siguro halos 5 milyon si CJ Corona in allowances. Pero on cross-examination, nilinaw po nung ni Attorney Guevara, who happens to be the bar top notcher in the year 1981 ho, nilinaw niya nung tinanong po sa kanya, yung binigay po kay CJ Corona, pwede bang gastusin para sa personal yon? Ang sabi po ni bar top notcher at Attorney Guevara, hindi po lahat pwedeng gastusin sa pampersonal. Pag per diem po, pwedeng o personal services, nailinaw din po ni Senator Recto ito, pagka per diem po, pwede pong gastusin sa personal. Pagka maintenance o MOE o maintenance and other operating expenses o ibang klaseng specific allowance, kailangan pong gastusin para sa naitalagang halaga o naitalagang purpose o layunin. So kung sinasabi po ng depensa na ang halos 25-26 million na natanggap ni Chief Justice Corona ay pinambili po niya ng Bellagio, ng Bonnie Ridge, ng Columns, parang hindi yata sang-ayon po sa layunin ng mga allowance na yun, ng mga salaping yun, at hindi rin sang-ayon sa batas, ayon sa testimonya po ni Attorney Guevara at saka ni Miss Girly Salarda.
Sir, what does it speak for the defense? Kasi ang nagiging sinabi mismo ni Justice Cuevas kanina, they're trying to prove that the Chief Justice has enough money to purchase his properties. Hindi naman yun yung allegation nyo. The allegation is, why are these properties not declared in SALN?
We absolutely agree with the senators. But what the defense is trying to do is they are presenting evidence not to address the impeachment complaint. They're trying to address charges that have already been accepted by the public. The evidence is only in reference to public perception. Walang iba. They want to establish to the public that mapera siya, kaya nang bumili ng 14.5 million, nakabili siya ng 11 million sa La Vista, nakabili siya ng Bonifacio Ridge for 9.8 million, nakabili siya ng Columns, nakabili siya ng yung sa Katipunan, Burgundy, na meron siyang 31 million noong 2010, meron siyang 37 million noong 2011 na hiwalay pa dun sa 31. At meron siyang dollar accounts na ayaw niyang ipakita. So, ang ginagawa nila dito is nagpapakita sila ng ebidensya addressed not to the Senate but to the public. Ang pakiramdam namin dito at ayaw namin pangunahan is once they've been able to build up that cachet, yung mapakita na nila, meron na kaming pinakitang 21 million, may dagdag pa na 5 million, may dagdag pa na 7 million, at ipakikita nila sa Camp John Hay, ito ang tinanggap, umabot na po yun ng 45 million. Whatever it is, what they're trying to do is they're going to try to balloon as much cash that he actually has so that they can eventually release yung dollar accounts. Yun ang direksyon para sa tingin namin. The Chief Justice is hard-pressed already na sinabi na niya, ang aking dollar accounts ay i-release ko yan at the right time. And when is that right time? When they are able to present all the supposed sources of funds to be able to justify why they have so much cash in the banks. Yun ang direksyon po nito. That's why all this evidence being presented is absolutely irrelevant and immaterial and impertinent and has no basis in law. Hindi, binabawi ko yung dulo, no? Pero napapagaya po tayo minsan. Pero ang punto natin is, lahat ng katanungan, wala itong relasyon. Kung may kinita nga po siyang ganyan, ang sabi nga po ni Congressman Sani at saka ni Congressman Erin, what has been presented today does not dispel our accusation. It actually strengthens it. Why? Because ipinapakita na meron pala talaga siyang pera na hindi niya dinideklara sa kanyang SALN. So, that is what they've been, instead of addressing the articles of impeachment, ang gagawin nila dyan is, ipinapakita pa nila na ang dami-daming daw niyang pera, kaya pag binuksan na nila yung kanyang mga bank accounts later on, ay ma-justify nila ito. Yun ang direksyon. But let me stress, the witnesses today, as well as yesterday, did not in any way strengthen their case. In fact, it strengthened ours, that he had assets that he did not declare. By their own admission, ito ang kanilang pera, etc., ganito ang tinatanggap. Nasa SALN ba yun? Wala. From 2002, he had the 2.75 million. Just compare it. By the time 2010 came, the maximum money or cash he had was 3.5 million. So, gusto nilang i-bloat yan para later on, ang sasabihin na lang nila is, kaya naman namin bilhin yung assets kaya naman namin ma-justify aming bank accounts. Ang pagkakamali lang namin, hindi namin nadeklara. In good faith, alam nyo naman po, tao lang po tayo, ay nagkamali kami, hindi ko na ilagay dyan. Yan ang kanilang depensa. Nakita po natin today yan sa pagpapaliwanag. Pero on 2 counts is that he obviously needed to declare this as soon as he acquired them. When the properties were acquired in 04, 05, and 09, dapat dineclare, hindi niya dineclare. Yung kanyang mga bank deposit o yung kanyang cash na natatanggap Supreme Court, dapat dineclare niya, pero hindi. Panghuli, there is an attempt to bloat something which is not there to begin with. Marami ho doon, di ba? Sabi nga po natin, allowances pertaining to donations or allowances that you can only, or funding that you can only use to donate for foundations. Pati yun, binilang nila as part of his cash or kung magkano kinikita niya. Hindi mo naman pwede deposito yun. Hindi mo naman pwedeng gamitin yun for anything personal. Those are all expense items that you can use in the performance of your functions.
Sa bawat testigo, tila parang nababaon lalo si Chief Justice sapagkat kung naalala natin si Ginoong Vicente, ang layunin po nung pagpresenta sa kanya ay ipakita po na naibenta na ho talaga yung lupa noong 1990 and yet kaduda-duda po yung pagbebenta sapagkat wala nang ibang testigo bukod dun sa kay Chief Justice at saka dun sa mismong testigo na pinsan po niya. Pangalawa, si Ginang Bayuga na nagsabing meron siyang natanggap na 21 million na klarong-klaro naman na hindi deklarado sa kanyang SALN anytime between 2002 at 2010. Kasi dapat ma-emphasize po ang dineklara niya lang pong cash on hand sa taong yon ay nag-range lang po dun sa 2.5 million to a high of 3.5 million. At the very high po, 3.5 million lang ang kanyang naideklara. Itong pang-apat na witness naman po, si Attorney Guevara, sabi meron siyang 1.7 approximately in allowances. Hindi rin po, mukhang hindi rin deklarado yon. Itong si Girlie Salarda, may 3.3 million siya as chairman of the House of Representatives Electoral Tribunal, mukhang hindi rin po deklarado. So ito po yung sinasabi namin na tila sa bawat testigo na lumalabas ay parang lumalakas po lalo yung kaso po namin.
Panghuli po, yung nag-cross-examine po today, ang pangalan po niya ay si Attorney Antonio J. Hernandez. mula po sa UP College of Law. Graduate po yan ng class of 93 sa UP College of Law.
With the law firm of Mario Bautista.
Siguro panghuli na lang po namin is with all the presentation, dilemma yung defense po, no? Yung gusto nila muna ma-address. Paramihin natin ang paramihin muna yung pera niya, pero na ipapakita based on their own witnesses na sinasabing hindi rin naman yun sweldo. Yung iba doon, in fact, has to be reimbursed via expenses or receipts. Sinabi po yun ng mga testigo kanina na hindi yun cash na ibinibigay. In fact, you have to liquidate these things. Pero nakikita po natin talagang whatever was presented today now completely opens up paragraph 2.4 of Article 2. That's what happened today. By their cross-examination, they have effectively already reopened that matter by their own waiver. Pag nagpresenta ka po ng testigo o ebidensya patungkol doon, ay parang binubuksan na rin ho nila yan. And with what has happened today, we will seriously include as part of our rebuttal items pertaining to 2.4 or on ill-gotten wealth.
At dun sa usapin ng 2.3 at 2.4, yung pagprepresenta po ng depensa ng ebidensya paukol po sa tagong yaman ay isang implied admission o pag-aamin na maraming naipresentang ebidensya ang prosecution paukol sa yaman ni Chief Justice. Or else, how do you explain the fact that they find the need na magpresenta ng ebidensya dito sa aspetong ito?
Sir, pwede ba yun? Di ba dinrap na yung 2.4? Pwede bang...
Hindi, sila naman ang nagbukas. So,
kahit na inano na before ng Senate,
yes.
basta nagpresenta yung defense, you can rebut
Yes.
for rebuttal?
Yes. Tama po yun. Hindi lang yun.
Hindi, actually, nagkamali yung depensa dyan eh. Kasi hindi sila nag-object sa 2.3 at nakalusot po yung ebidensya dun sa 2.3. Pero dun sa petition nila sa Supreme Court, question na nila yung 2.3 kasi nakalabas na yung mga bank accounts, etc. So, strategic mistake actually on the part of the defense. Yun.
Hindi, pero kung titigan mo nga yung naging tanong ni Senator Cheese kanina yung burden nag-shift dahil lang gusto nilang ipakita na merong kayamanan si Chief Justice Corona para makabili ng iba't ibang mga ari-arian. So ito nagbukas ng pintuan sa usapin ng 2.4. Yes, we can present rebuttal evidence with regard to that.
We will argue that based on what has been happening, how the defense has been presenting their case, we will argue effectively that by their own action, they have opened that issue again because of what they have presented today.
Last question. May member sa inyo ng HRET? Wala raw. Kashing?
Kashing. Wala po.
Magiging member ng SED.
Soon pa lang.
Maraming salamat.
Bukas na yan, right?
All rice. Java rice. Extra rice.
Laban sa ngayon.
Sandali magtatanong ako. Huwag mo ako mapasa.
Java rice.